Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the different types of spirit guides they are. So stay tuned for more. If you don't know me, I'm Soul Closed and welcome to the channel. On this channel we talk all things law of attraction, spirituality and of course self-development. And today we're talking about the different types of spirit guides that there are who are around you as part of your spiritual team. Now, a spirit guide is somebody who was assigned to you before you were born. And this person is like a helper in your life path. And we have I say most of us have about 7 or 10 spirit guides, but I mean, you can have up to 20 or 30 spirit guides to help you on your life path. I find that you have one guide that seems to be with you for pretty much all your life. And then you have all the other guides that will step in at various points to help you during certain experiences or certain phases or things that you're going in your life to help you with that change. And they're with you 24/7. They're with you all the time. They're always popping in and out and checking on you. You're never alone. Truly are never alone. Your spirit guides are always around you. And so you have this massive spiritual team that are here and they look after you and protect you. They help give you sort of wisdom and knowledge, help nudge you in the right direction. They give you healing, and they try and support you in the things that you're asking for and the things that you need. With spirit guides as well, they are sort of in tune with your subconscious mind, so they will contact you and make contact with you through popping things in your head, visual signs or feelings, or like inspired action, like an idea or thought will come to you. So there's various different ways, and different guides will communicate in one particular way and other guides will sort of contact you in a different kind of way. So there are various ways that they do this. So we're going to talk today about all the different types of guides that can be in your spiritual team. Your spiritual team is the whole team of all the guides that are around you looking after you. Just to give you a bit of an idea so you kind of understand who the different guides are and kind of what they help with and their background, just so you have some knowledge. So the first that we have, of course, are angels. Now, angels can be the archangels, as you probably heard of, like Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, or specialist angels. We have the 9 order of the angels in the astral plane, and there's all different types of angels and different groups of them that are at different levels and do different things. And I will at some point make a video about all the different angels that they are, but just for the purpose of this video, everybody has an angel or a couple of angels that watch over them for various reasons. They are true beings of the light. They have nothing but compassionate love and just pure energy. I find that angels, in my experience, haven't been incarnated, so they haven't been born on earth or elsewhere. They're very much on a plane that is the closest to God. They are seen as the top sort of when it comes to all the guides, the angels. And angels really can help you with just protection, healing and love. Like if you, especially you're feeling any sort of negative emotions or anything like that, or feeling low, angels are there and they will guide and protect you. And you can also ask them to guide and protect your friends and families as well. So we all have angels. You might find that with angels, there's certain ones that you're particularly drawn to. That's most probably because they're your angels. But there's many different kinds, and all of us, absolutely every single one of us, have a guardian angel completely that watches over us. Next are the ancestor guides. Now these are my favourite type of spirit guides. Now ancestor guides can be related to you through your bloodline, through many generations back, like centuries and centuries back, or they are connected to you or related to you via your soul. So maybe in a past life, they are connected to you in that way. So in some form, they are connected to you, and they have normally lived many lives and have a lot of experience, but there is a love connection to you because there's a biological factor there. And so the guides these type of guides, we all have them, and these guides are with you a lot, watching over you, and most probably your siblings, your family, other family members and stuff, and they sort of watch over you. I find mainly because there is characteristics or traits about your life path or your personality that are similar to them, and so they watch over you to help you and guide you, and they have a lot of wisdom and they really are all knowledgeable. So ancestor guides are also a guide that we most definitely have as part of our spiritual team. Next, we have the Ascended Masters. Now, these guides are guides that have lived on Earth and also have lived and incarnated elsewhere. They've had many, many lives, and they have become to a point in their soul and spiritual journey that they are fully awakened, and they have transcended into the higher level. They have transcended and advanced simply because they have lived out their perspective and their life path that they've chosen. They've lived it many, many times and have gained complete and whole knowledge from that. And because of that, they've gained a lot of spiritual wisdom, a lot of knowledge. And so they have transcended into the next level. Now, ascended masters don't tend to incarnate anymore. They've kind of done their incarnation, at least as a medium, my perspective. They have, at that point, they have sort of completed that whole full circle of what the perspective and the life path and the things they wanted to learn, and they've learned a lot from it. And so the ascended masters, these are spirit guides like people who I find have been Buddhists, Native American, Druids, all those sort of not old school, but like old traditional spiritual beliefs or paths. Sometimes I find that there is like nuns and things that are ascended masters too, and saints. They're all together and they're here to completely, fully support you. And I find it's more of the support in terms of like wisdom and guidance in the life path, and they help you more with your perspective of things. So if you're in a situation, whether that's good or bad, they help you to look at the bigger picture as well as the finer details. And the Ascended Masters give a lot of healing and a lot of vital knowledge to you, and they sort of download this to you, and you just I find the Ascended Masters pop it into your head, this kind of knowledge, to help encourage you to look at something differently. They may try and help you by you coming across a podcast or a YouTube channel or a book to help further your knowledge. Okay, so if you feel drawn to watch something that you wouldn't normally watch, or a book, that's another way that they try and bring information to you. Ascended Masters are very very spiritual guides, very, very knowledgeable, and definitely guides that deserve a lot of respect, because they know what they are talking about, and they will tell you the truth. They'll be very straight to the point in the information they're giving to you, but it comes from a place of love. They just want you to look at things from all perspectives in order for you to gain more understanding, so you can spiritually grow and move forward. Earth guides. Now, these are people who have lived on Earth and crossed over. I find a lot of these guides are family members or friends or people that you've known in your life. I also find that Earth guides as well are people that might have known you on the other side, or they have known you from a past life. So there is some sort of connection there to you. They have predominantly been incarnated on Earth. And I find that these guides, whether they're family or you've known them from past life or whatever, however you've known them, I feel like we have these guides around us the most. And especially if you are close to a family member and they cross over you, the probability is that that family member will most definitely be a guide, because on the astral plane, if we don't we kind of go for a phase where we learn knowledge and understand about our life review, but as time goes on, for us anyway, technically there's no time on the other side, you'll find that a lot of us that incarnate on the other side, besides from waiting for family members and learning knowledge, we guide and support other people as well, sometimes in between incarnation, or that's what I experience as a medium. That's what I have found. So sometimes we actually can be guides and help other people as earth guides before we incarnate. So these are people who really are going to understand any situations you are. Nothing that you're feeling or thinking they're going to think is silly, because they get it. They've been on Earth, they have been jealous about their ex-boyfriend's new relationship. They have got really, really stressed over something silly, like a stranger has said to them in the street, like all these things, issues with work or not knowing what careers they want to do. They've been human, so they completely understand. And you'll find you have quite a few of these guides, and they're the ones that I find try and stay with you throughout your life. And they will just help you because they understand the Earth experience. They can relate to you on a very deep level because they will understand what you've been through, whether that's family or a guide you've chosen to help you before you incarnate. They will get you in some way, whether it's because they know you or because their life they had before your life, before your incarnation, they had something similar. So these are very special guides and absolutely lovely spirits and souls that protect you and help just be there. They are the ones that are going to listen to you. You want to moan and lay it all out how you're feeling, earth guides, these guides are the ones that you want to speak to. They are the ones that will be the agony aunts for you. They truly are. We have cosmic guides. Now, not everyone, I don't think, has cosmic guides, but cosmic guides are basically, well, they're aliens. How we'd refer them to as aliens. These are beings that are from different dimension, different planets. They haven't been human, or their recent lives haven't been human. They're from elsewhere. And I find a lot of us will have cosmic guides if we're starseeds, because actually quite a lot of us have been incarnated elsewhere, not just on Earth. And so cosmic guides will come and help people, especially if you are a starseed, because they help that element of your soul and your spirit that might not fully click and connect to the human experience, because you've been elsewhere and you've lived a very different type of life, which in places that are more higher vibrations, there's a lot more love and compassion, or some starseeds have come from places where there's been war and things like that. So they're here to help you with that element of yourself. So if you're a starseed, you're most likely going to have a cosmic guide, and cosmic guides are very powerful. Especially when it comes to like time and space, like I find like a lot of cosmic guides can just cut through time and just make things happen. Cosmic guides are pretty cool when it comes to manifestations, but they're really good at giving you knowledge that you wouldn't necessarily find on the internet, or a different way of looking at things that might be different to how like society would view things. Cosmic guides are just really nice. I always find, like, personally, they're kind of like blunt and to the point, but they also are very loving, but they're also like intimidating because have so much knowledge and they're from elsewhere, but they are also very loving. So a lot of you probably will have cosmic guides, and they're aliens basically. And those are kind of the type of guides that might be within your spiritual team. There are different kinds of guides and stuff like that. I don't think it's restricted to just the ones I've spoken about in this video, but just give you an idea of who could be around you and what type of guides that they are, especially if you're looking into exploring to find out who your guides are. Just to give you some background knowledge, if you'd like to know more about spirit guides and stuff, check out the Spiritual Babe podcast. I'm doing a whole 2-part series on all information in regards to spirit guides and everything you could possibly want to know, so check that out. If you like this video, please like it, and please subscribe if you want to hear more content like this. I can't talk today. And until next time, guys, bye for now.